Oath Brewery out of Naperville, or Naperville, Illinois. Oktoberface is an American-style Marzen lager, 6% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. Solemn Oath. Never had this brewery beer before, and I'm glad this is the first one that I started with because this is a good start. Welcome back to 2020. If you're still tuned in from the last commercial break, things are still ridiculous, and I'm sorry that I was gone. If you do watch me, which I'm pretty sure not a lot of you do, but I'm still here, and I'm sure you are too, because, well, we're all trying to fight this COVID and stay alive, I guess. But I'm sorry for the break. If you were expecting me, I had no access to new beers and, well, locked on like everybody else. So, moving on, shall we? This is a good, I don't know what an American-style lager is compared to what these guys are informed with, but this beer just has a whole hell of a lot of flavor, and it's good flavor. It's a Marzen, but it's good. It's supposed to have this, I don't know what Oktoberface is. I was expecting like an Oktoberfest with some sort of spices, some sort of, kick, some sort of maybe zing in it, but all I really got was just a good full flavored lager. And I mean, that's really what it is. It's slightly more medium bodied and towards the heavier side, especially with the flavor, 6% alcohol. You're not too crazy. You're not going out of the park. You're not doing anything ridiculous. It's kind of mediocre, kind of, middle of the pack. But what I'm saying here is that the flavor really makes up for whatever mediocre typicalness that you would get with any other Marzen or maybe Oktoberfest-ish beer or American-style lager. According to these guys, they wanted to do something different, and they put a whole hell of a lot of flavor in, and I'm glad that they did because it's good. My drinkability, now there is a lot of flavor, but it's one of those, it's so filled with flavor that it takes that medium body to a higher, maybe heavy-bodied beer, and I probably have to limit this to maybe 3, maybe 4, but it's just a really good flavor that I wouldn't be drinking them fast. I'd want to kind of savor it. It's a savory style beer, if that makes any lick of sense, but that's how I'm kind of reading it as. I could see this more as a year-round beer. I'm not really picking up on if it's more like an October or fall or maybe a late season or late year kind of beer. It just has this nice quality that it could be drank year-round. It's just got that nice savory kind of flavor, and I don't mind it. I don't see that this goes with maybe a certain type of food. I feel like this is just a good, maybe an evening beer, a dinner beer maybe, but that's where I'm going to leave it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I got to give this an 8. This is a really solid beer. There's nothing really wowing or spectacular about it, but it's just a good flavor. It's not what I was expecting, and it's good. You can't go wrong with that. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Again, that's Solemn Oath out of, again, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but Naperville. It's somewhere in Illinois. Naperville. It's their Oktoberface, American-style Marzen lager, 6% alcohol. Nice job, guys. Very nice job.